Hi everyone, welcome here. My name is Oshina. I'm glad you clicked on this video because I am sharing all of the Christian fiction that is on my TBR in the next couple months. So this is going to go into 2026. I don't expect to read all of these books before the end of the year, but I've just been looking at all of the Christian fiction on my radar and I'm really excited about most of them, all of them, and I want to share them with you in case you guys have read them. You can let me know what I should prioritize or if you think I'll like it, or maybe it'll just give you more books to add to your TBR, which I know our TBRs are endless, but there's just so many good books out there and I want to find them. And so these are all of the Christian fiction books that I'm interested in. I have really been loving Christian fiction lately. There's a bit of time where all of it was feeling the same and kind of dull and not that like deep and interesting. But for the past few weeks, I would say the Christian fiction that I have read have been so good and high quality. And some of them are new releases, some of them are from years ago, and they're just good. I found a lot of good ones, so I'll definitely be making a video about that. But these are all of the ones that I have not read yet. Actually, there is one reread in this list too, and I just want to share it. So let's get into it. Let's enough talking and let's just go to these books. The one reread that I do have is Bridge to Haven by Francine Rivers. This I read years and years ago when I was in university, so long time ago now, and I gave it 5 stars. I still have distinct scenes that I remember from this book. Her books just stick with you. It's really good, and so I do recommend this one because I know that I love it, but I want to reread it and see if it holds up, see if it'd still be 5 stars. I think it will, but I'm just kind of craving another Francine Rivers in more of the contemporary space. This is set in kind of the 1960s era, so it's not super historical, and it's just such a solid story. So this, follows, it starts in 1957, follow this little baby that is found under a bridge by a pastor. He takes her in and you follow her life and everything that happens to her, her romance, her faith journey, all of the things. And it's very intense. So yeah, she doesn't tread lightly on any of those kind of topics related to identity, health, your body, stuff like that. I might be becoming a Jaime Jo Wright fan because I read The House on Foster Hill in October and I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. And it's my first 5-star by her, so now I want to find another one. And the one that I've heard the best things about lately and just that hopefully I'll like it. I actually haven't even read what it's about. I don't even know, but it has a gorgeous cover. It's Specters in the Glass House. And I just love the colors and the cover of this book. And the butterfly theme, you know, all the things. No idea what it's about. Don't have it in front of me. If I'm going to read Jaime Jo Wright, I want it to be that one. And we'll see if I can get to it before the end of the year. But regardless, I do want to read that one soon. And then really I want to read all of her books now because I just want to see which books that I could like. I feel my taste shifting, you guys. Shifting towards, I think, classic Christian fiction. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Classic? Sure. But I've just been craving Christian fiction, which feels good, hence this video. Okay, next up, you guys, A Lady in Attendance by Rachel Fordham. You know, this book, I'm pretty sure it was on a TBR last year, like this time last year, and I haven't read it yet. But it's so fall coded. Look at that cover. It's just, that is the fall time on that cover. Now this one sounds adorable. I think that this is going to be 5 stars. I think I'm going to love this book, so why don't I read it? I really want to read this book before the end of the year. So let's see what it's about. 5 years in a New York State reformatory. I don't know what that means. State reformatory? Like, I don't even know. Like a jail? But no. Have left a blemish on Hazel's real name. So when she takes a job as Dr. Gilbert Watt's lady in attendance in 1898, she does so under an alias. In the presence of her quiet and pious employer, Hazel finds more than an income. She finds a friend and a hope that if she can set her tarnished past in order, she might have a future after all. See, that sounds adorable. Okay, this is an old book, but I've had it for so long and the description makes me keep it because I think I will like it. So I just want to share it with you. Have you guys read this book? It's called Hidden Places by Lynn Austen. You can just tell how old it is. Like the pages are kind of like browned and all that. It even has some bites. Don't know where that came from. Or maybe it just is deteriorating. I don't know, but okay. Let me read you what it's about. A deep yearning for home led Eliza to Wyatt Orchards 10 years ago. Now widowed with 3 younger children, she faces mounting debts and the realization it is all up to her, but she has no idea how she will run an orchard alone. When a stranger appears at her doorstep, Eliza guesses he is no different than the out-of-luck characters searching for work during the Depression. But the familiarity with which Gabe tends to the farm raises unanswered questions. With a vulnerable heart, she is unwittingly drawn to his gentle ways. But Eliza also fears that Gabe hides a past and motives that could jeopardize all she has fought to attain for herself and her children. See, that just sounds so good. So yeah, I don't think I'll read this year, but I want to read it soon, and I want it on my radar, and I want it in a video. So here you go. If you like the sound of that, check this one out. Okay, next up, you will see this in a November video coming up, but the next book is Shelter of the Most High by Connilyn Cossette. This is book 2 to the Cities of Refuge series. I did read book 1, which you'll see a review for in my October wrap-up. I read book 1 in October because it was my Patreon buddy read pick, and I'm so glad they picked it because I did give it 5 stars, and I really want to continue the series, so I'm going to do my best to read this in November. I don't know. All of this is I don't know because I'm making plans. You're gonna see, actually my next video should be or I don't know when, maybe it's already out. Whatever, I'm gonna link below stuff. November is gonna be a month where I'm focusing more on my Bible and prayer life and seeking God's will for my life. So I want to read way less fiction. So all this is an I don't know if I'll get to it in November, but regardless, it's on my radar, this book. And then I do have book 3, Until the Mountains Fall, which I don't want to read what that one's about because I don't want it to spoil book 2. So yeah, I book 2 and 3. I think there's 4 books total. I just loved her writing in the first book, and I loved the characters and the setting and all of that. So I definitely am interested in these books. Another one is Every Hour Until Then by Gabrielle Meyer. Yes, I am so excited to read this. I really hope that I like it because the previous book, Across the Ages, was 5 stars for me, and that was unexpected. So I really hope I have another unexpected 5-star out of this book. I haven't seen that many reviews for this one because this is a 2025 release. So I think slowly fewer people have read the books, now at this point. Whereas like a lot of people have read like the first and second and third books. So anyways, I'm going to continue, you guys, because I do have, this is book 5. So I have book 6 through Each Tomorrow. I got that as an arc. Crazy, right? I put cinnamon in my coffee because I do love cinnamon. I love the taste, all of that. But if it goes down the wrong pipe, you can choke on it. What was I saying? Yeah, I got an arc. Who would have thought? Because I was so skeptical of this series when I first started it. When I was hearing the hype around it, I was like, dual timeline, no thanks, not interested. But she does it so well. She does it so well. So yes, Every Hour Until Then, it is, the 2 timelines are 1938 and 1888. So that's all I will say because I don't want any spoilers. Yeah, I do recommend this series. I could see how it's not for everyone, but I'm surprised that I actually like it now. So you might like it if you do give it a chance. Okay, next, this is a new release coming out in November. It's called Hearts in Circulation by Sarah Monzon. This comes out November 18th, my birthday. And I did get this as an arc as well. So I'll be getting a physical copy in the mail. So thank you to the publisher for that. And I have hesitant high hopes for this book because her previous books have been fine. And then like her most recent book, I think it came out in February. So she has 2 books releasing in 1 year. Impressive. This one's premise is so cool. Do I have notes for it? Follows a bookmobile. It breaks down in a small town and there's a mechanic. That sounds cute. Okay, so I really hope that it is, and I hope the romance doesn't make me mad. Just cause like the main character in the other book she was this sad girl, and then this guy comes in, is like, I can like fix you, and that made me mad. I mean, that's really basic, but whatever. I've talked about it before. Anyways, I'm giving this book a chance. If this one is a flop, it'll be done for me with this author because I just can't take another one. But the cover, the premise, I just have to try. I have to try. Okay, and then there are some... Okay, everyone, so that's all I'm going to share for now because I want to keep this list realistic. I'll probably share another one of these in the next few months, and maybe I'll check in and see how many books I've read from this video in a couple months, and we'll see, and then maybe I'll do a vlog for it. Who even knows? But let me know if anything of that interests you, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Could you give me your top Christian fiction recommendation that you think I haven't read? And then maybe I'll read it and I'll add it to my list. I'm going to write all of the books down below, and I will link videos down below maybe that you'd be interested in watching. Like if you've missed anything, I'll try to put my most recent videos in the description, and then I will also link different playlists down below with recommendations. So if you want more Christian fiction, because I have not read these books, so I don't know if they're going to be good. I hope they are, but we'll see. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about like my favorite Christian fiction that I've read in the last little while, because there's a lot and it's so exciting. So yay, Christian fiction. And that is everything, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you being here on my channel. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.